Behold the heavens' brilliance, my way.
I didn't know I had to start all over.
Tough, do you? Right on the mark.
Now I'll show you.
Make ready. I have you.
show you.
Try this! Try this! I have you now.
Try this.
I have you. Think you're tough, do you?
I'll handle the healing. Try this! I'll handle the healing.
All that I have and more, I bring it to bear.
Ah!
That's far enough.
Oh shit.
Right on the mark.
Aaron, are you ever gonna explain what snippa means? Because it sounds really dirty. Don't tell me I just died. Oh, thank God.
We did it. We slew Valiarmanda. A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Fidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
You fought well, though. I'm sure you'll surpass him one day. You have a ways to go. Girl, what? I'm sure you'll pass him someday. That was so mean. Like, give me the
You're
victory.
right about
Shut up.
that. Just need a few more battles like this one under my belt.
You just killed
The
an
sky
Eldritch
ruined
Dragon
lies
God.
dead.
What the fuck?
And still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Y'all are too hard on yourselves. You did good.
Well,
Stop
I
it.
suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
Ew, Sarelja. He's a jerk. I don't know why they're so hard on themselves. Like, you literally killed an Eldritch Dragon God from like 80 years ago. Come on. Your proud expressions bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Zaralja came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Cirilja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. That's nothing unusual for Zaralja. No, it's Fakul Jaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valley Garmonda, it wasn't only Urkelpacha at risk. There would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakul Jaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. Thancred would suggest sharing the news of your victory. The Yakwe must still be anxious, wondering where and when Valley Garmonda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alpha knows as well, I should think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. Ooh, I like that move. Okay, be right back. I gotta check the laundry. While we were contending with that screeching menace, I expect the cool Jaja was off to its next beat. I see Master Alphanode hath made good use of the time to further tend to the wounded. Amidst the chaos of the Skyrune's awakening, I'd forgotten we still have the feat of ice to complete. I thought the villagers would be hiding. Alphanode's confidence in us must have reassured them. I expected I would be asked to track many things during the course of our journey, but Valley Garmondo was not among them. Welcome back. Not for a moment did I doubt that you'd return safe and sound. Scaling a massive mountain, fighting an Elector, battle against a legendary monstrosity, yes, you could say I'm a little tired. In the coming years, I believe Karyozar the Gracious may become a place dedicated to teaching our young of the heroes who laid the Skyrune low. With its foul presence gone, may Tuliolo enjoy years of peace and prosperity. Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gerfiler. Gerfiler.
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary, heroes of the hour. Valley Garmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
Damn right it is.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town. But the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
I'm okay with that.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valley Garmanda's prison. How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
Make me queen!
What more would we test, Zurmurwer? They have defeated the Skyruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jaja, then no one is.
Exactly. They help too.
Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
Nice. Take all the keystones. I slayed a dragon and all I got was this lousy keystone. Not even a t-shirt.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valley Garmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokui. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
He's so rude.
Was never much of a talker, our brother. If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
I'll consider it, if It's one of you two who claims the throne.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
I just got a craving for a Rolo candy. I don't know why.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
You woke Lamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph.
That's right.
Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You're welcome.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Twinkies! Candy!
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Or that.
Oh, good idea! That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those
That's
who go in
depressing.
search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Wook Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams, no dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokwi in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Dawntrail next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
I don't think Vorpalur and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Tuliolo. But that doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that. I think it's time we return to Tuliolo. After scaling Tyrol's tallest mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death, even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in Saga. The respite would be most welcome. I believe I hear the foreign cabins calling our name. Forward? Great and mighty Nosfe, I have heard tell of your victory over Veligarmonda. You protected our land, and for that I, Murphalur, express my deepest gratitude. I wish only that I could have seen the battle with my own eyes. As a warrior of the Yokoi, I cannot fathom how one of your diminutive stature laid low the fearsome Sky Ruin. Thus do I ask if you would demonstrate your martial prowess. Hell yeah, let's fight. Thank you for this honor. Of late, hulking monsters have been sighted south of the Shades of Grief, endangering all who travel along the road. I bid you snuff out this threat, that I might see for myself how you subdue your foes. I shall go there now. Join me when you are prepared. Okay, but first I gotta collect all the other wind quests. Then I'll... Really? Come on now. What's the deal? There we go. Hail, visitor. Care to partake in one of our customary rituals? Fret not. In hopes that their light remains strong and bright. First, I would ask you raise a hand to the saltwater jar and pray for light everlasting. Strange though it may seem, I assure you it's a necessary step in our ritual. Now, great warrior, slayer of Valley Garmonda, open your heart and focus. It appears your feelings were heard loud and clear. Let us proceed to the next step. Now that the salt water has received all of your prayers, you need merely sprinkle it upon the glowstones scattered around the village and the ritual will be complete. Sounds easy enough. Glad am I to see you did not lose your way. As for this one, it made the mistake of picking a fight with me. There was another, but unlike its comrade, it had the good sense to flee. Not far, however, it stalks us from the shadows, yet thirsting for blood. These beasts are formidable indeed, possessed of strength equal to their keen senses. I would have you hunt down the one that remains. Follow its tracks to the southwest. Doubtless it will reveal itself to what it will see as a smaller, less challenging foe. impressive, Nosfe. Not once did you falter before the towering Holopen. Quick to react and adapt you were indeed. Yes, I have seen all that I needed to see. Now that the threat is no more, let us return to Warler's Echo. I see you have successfully completed the ritual, and for that you have my thanks. Likewise, my fellow Yokoi will be glad to know that an outsider has shared in our culture. When mining the peak for glowstones, we occasionally discover shellfish fossils. Some have wondered if perhaps this tall mountain was once submerged beneath the waves many long lifetimes ago. The stone's radiance is a reflection of their joy, shining all the brighter when offered water that smells of the sea, or so the stories go. Thus was our little tradition born, knowing that it is the will of a great warrior that now illuminates our humble village. Our spirits are sure to lighten as well. Suffice it to say, we are fortunate indeed that you were willing to join in our prayer with an open heart. May the light of the glowstone ever guide your steps. Thank you, big guy. On to the next. Muffler. Murfler. This has been an enlightening experience for me. Not often am I granted the chance to witness a warrior whose skills far surpass my own. For years I served as guardian of Kariorzar the Gracious, watching over the seal placed upon Valley Garmonda. I would have aided in the feat of ice too, had the sky ruin not rendered our plans meaningless. You see, it is the duty of the Temple Guardians to drive off the dangerous creatures drawn to Valley Garmonda's energy. At times, it was all we could do to shield the frozen Vidral from swarms upon swarms of beasts. But now that Valley Garmonda has been laid low, we Guardians have nothing left to guard. I just knocked him out of a job. Welcome to unemployment, sir. Of course, this is cause for celebration. Urkopacha, nay, all of Tyrol, need no longer fear the Skyrune's destruction. And yet, a part of me felt otherwise. Deprived of purpose, I relinquished my position. I'm so sorry. Because we killed Valley Garmonda, Bakul Jaja has a lot to answer for. Personally, I wouldn't mind if someone made my job unnecessary. Okay, but that last one, though. Oh, I did not mean to suggest I blame you for my woes, were it not. Be a yoga instructor. I'm sure you get paid well. But given your graceful air, I remained skeptical until I observed your power firsthand. I would also be remiss not to praise your economy of movement, always thinking ahead, looking for the shortest route to victory. What calling has led you to develop such commendable skills? I like to smack things, sir. I like to smack 'em hard. Ah, so you are an adventurer. Does that mean your life's purpose is the pursuit of adventure? How intriguing. Alas, much as I would love to hear your many tales, I will not keep you. When next you have a moment, however, it would be my honor to speak with you at length. Where the hell is it? It's like playing hot and cold. Is it up there? Like on... How do I get up there? Oh, I see one.